Hello,
Hey,
welcome
everybody.
back to Hooked on the Brothers.
Welcome to Hooked on the Brothers.
I'm Shib.
I'm Blade.
Did you see that?
That little slide.
That was awesome.
You were going on in a previous episode how much you love Knuckles slide. Can you give us another slide?
Yeah. Okay, well,
no.
let's do it this way.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I like it.
It's just satisfying.
It's like
I
a
love
good.
the dust
It's like a
clouds.
little baseball slide. kinda.
Exactly. You didn't comment, but like you did it in a different episode, and I was like, safe.
Oh,
Which
I
was
didn't.
like-
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about sports, but
Yeah.
I know that baseball.
You know that baseball. he know that baseball.
And Knuckles
so y'all
likes
know.
baseball.
He does.
That's canon.
In some of the canon.
Base of ball.
Yeah. That's right.
What an epic boss fight! Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Don't squish me.
don't do it. If I just like,
Yeah,
go
that
right
works
here.
too. It works. It's pretty funny.
Wow, wow. Oh no, I missed it. Okay, I thought it was gonna fall in the sand.
Yeah, it's okay. A ghost? Is that how he says it?
Something like
I
that.
have too many goods, probably.
I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down into this side, and I'm just. I know that it's here. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
There's nothing to say after that.
No, not really.
Hope we don't die too much in this level. I remember this one being pretty hard as Knuckles, but I guess you can climb, which helps. Oh, I feel like there's probably a secret over there. Damn it. Oh well.
Does anyone know if worms jumping out of the sand, killer worms jumping out of the sand, like that originates in Dune, right? That's Frank Herbert's Dune, and that's why it's in everything.
Or it originates from
Or
like,
does it come from
ocean
something else?
floor snakes, maybe.
Well,
hide in the
that might
sand
that
and
might
like
oh maybe,
leap out.
but that might be where Frank Herbert got the idea.
Yeah,
from,
maybe.
and how it became like universally. It's the desert level enemy in so many video games, and it's in other movies and stuff too, right?
It is kind of weird that
Tremors.
that it's just
and,
like yeah,
it's in Beetlejuice.
giant worms
Yeah.
in the sand. is
Giant
just a
worms
thing.
in the sand, like
Are there actual worms that like? Obviously there aren't like giant
yeah.
worms, but like are there actual giant worms in the sand?
yeah, like giant to a scorpion maybe.
Yeah.
Or
No.
something. That's why you don't gamble, man. So yeah, you're right. Every time we come here, it's either like, yeah, you gotta gamble, or you're like, no, don't gamble.
Yeah. Isn't that what real life gambling is like?
Well, I can't tell you from experience.
Me neither.
I'm not into that.
Me neither. I'm trying to gamble
okay,
more now.
I'm into it in the sense that actually I make bets with friends. Like I make casual bets on stuff. Like I'll bet you $5
but
that
that's
that
totally
this-
different from like
Yeah.
spending hours in a casino or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like gambling so much money that you like. I feel like there are ways to gamble for fun if you have enough money
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
not putting very
Yeah.
much of it on the line.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, that's not coming from experience, and I know that type of thing can be addictive, which is why people
having enough money does not come from experience.
Wait, what am I doing? I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this the Knuckles way. Let me show you the Knuckles way.
Wow, the Knuckles way is really cool.
Okay,
Oh, I see what you're doing.
the Knuckles way is cool.
Yeah. Good job.
It is cool.
Good job.
Thanks.
Do you think the torches in this level are magic? Or is there like a complex system of like pipes and oil behind the walls? Is that chain just like pull the magic switch, or is it like, is there technology there?
Pretty sure it's magic.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. You don't seem very convinced.
I'm not. I think it's technology.
Okay. Put it in the comments if
Yeah.
you think
Yeah.
it's magic.
Are the torches magic, or is there some complex engineering going on in this.
I think that it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Which is why I think it's magic.
Well, I can imagine how it could make sense. Like, it's theoretically possible.
Yeah.
It's more possible than a lot of stuff in, like, sci-fi that we claim is technology.
Oh.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, get that.
Oh, I tried. It's okay. I got a life. So,
Yeah, you did.
You know, it's going pretty well.
You finally got a life. You remember all those people, those mean people, tell you to do that? It happened. It happened. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say that because like that hasn't happened to me. Like,
Never? You've never had somebody be like, get a life.
Well, not in the way that you described it, where all those mean people like.
So only one?
Well, I can't remember it, so it probably didn't happen very often.
Wow, yeah. People have done that to me like a lot. Like not like
maybe it's because I already had a life. No,
not recently, but like that's.
I think. Are you talking about like high school and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know, or middle school or whatever. Like, yeah, school age.
I'm a twin, so I always had social backup, and by being a twin, I feel like I was immediately cool, even if I was not being cool at all.
Yeah, I was.
You didn't have that backup, so you probably got bullied more than me.
Yeah, I was cool for like 1 year. Grade 9, I was cool, and that was it. At least perceived as cool. In reality, I was cool the whole time.
Yeah. Why were you perceived as cool in grade 9 but not other years? If you don't mind talking about it.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I mean...
I'm curious.
Oh, you know what? Okay, actually, that's not true. In elementary school, I was cool.
Right.
I was really cool in elementary school. Like,
yeah.
Like, I was like the center of like a big...
I'm scared.
Oh. I mean, I don't know. If anyone from my elementary school wants to disagree and say that I wasn't cool, like, go for it. But like, but I think, yeah, like I had like a large group of friends who like most of them were friends like through me to some degree. Not to say their friendship didn't stand without me, but and yeah, because back then people liked that I liked, you know, Star Wars and Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff. Like that was a cool thing.
Yeah.
To kids in grade 3 and 5.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're dead.
I thought that there was a secret over there. I guess there was, but I was too slow.
We're too slow. You're too slow.
No.
Yeah, and then in middle school, yeah, I didn't have like. I basically burned bridges with all of my elementary school friends in like grade 4. I don't really know why. It was just kind of like I just went through this weird phase and I decided to do that. And
yeah.
so I had no friends going into middle school, and then I sort of made friends with like there was like 3 kids that I ever hung out with in middle school, and none of them really liked each other that much.
Yeah.
And then in grade 8, which was like the last year of middle school, I changed schools because I hated my middle school in grade 6 and 7.
Right.
And after I changed schools, and it's like I only knew one person. I went to the new school with my best friend at the time, and he was like pretty popular, but I was like forgotten. Like I was just basically, people only knew me through the context of knowing him. So, but then in grade 9, I got set up because it was like, well, I was in musical theater, and like, you know, I was perceived as a boy, so like a boy in musical theater is like big, you know, like you're kind of a rarity, and that like draws attention to you.
It does. I also
like the same way that you got the
theater,
twin privilege, I guess it's sort of a similar thing. Like it's like,
I mean, to be fair, being a twin also meant people did and said annoying things all the time.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, but anyway.
But yeah, so it was a combination of that and the one of my friends from grade 7 who I had lost touch with throughout grade 8. We met up again in grade 9, and in the meantime, he had befriended like a group of like 12. And so like I hung out with the theater kids, and I hung out with this group of 12. And I don't know, I think I was like well liked in both groups. And I think it was a period where I just was kind of like, I threw caution to the wind, and I was just really being myself, and I
Yeah.
think it actually really worked out. Like, I think in grade
Being
9,
yourself, honestly,
yeah,
it's a good thing. It's cliche, but like, and it can be very hard to do sometimes.
and then and then grade 10, just like things started to sort of go downhill for me. Like, one of my friends in the older musical theater crowd got like expelled.
Oh, yeah.
And that like just, I mean, firstly it sucked because it's like my friend was gone, but secondly it sucked because like I just like lost all faith in like the school itself. Like basically my school pride completely disappeared.
Yeah.
And like looking back, like I don't actually really know what the situation was. I heard two versions of the story of why it happened. I heard his version and I heard the version from the staff, and they were like very different.
Yeah.
So I mean, the reality is I don't know, but it was just hard. It was hard to live with that, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I always just struggled to motivate myself to like do well in school, and I had a lot of depression and stuff, and so I really like stepped away from everybody, and that group of 12 who I had also been friends with in grade 9 kind of like disintegrated in sort of like the end of grade 9. Like they were middle school friends who carried over into high school, and I benefited off of that, and then they made new friends and they did different things, and so yeah, so that's why I was popular in 1 year.
Wow.
Yeah. Although, okay, actually that's not true. That's actually not true, because you know what, in my grade 10 year, I had a different weird type of popularity for a short time.
Yeah.
In musical theater, because the year that I was in grade 10 was, I believe, the year that Glee came out. And suddenly, instead of there being 30 kids in theater,
Where did
there
it
was,
go?
I think, 75.
Oh.
And we didn't turn down any of them. We had one.
This fucking one, the Chaos Emerald.
We have one class of 75 kids, and most of them were grade 9 girls who basically had just shown up into high school, and I guess we're probably looking for someone to have like a cliched crush on, right? Because they just like, that's what you do.
They were looking for someone?
Well, yeah, like people. I feel like when you're a kid, like you look at like behavior that's been modeled for you like on TV and stuff, and you sort of think, well, that's, I guess, how I ought to do things. I mean, I've heard people talk about that before. I certainly did that when I was young. Like I used to be like, oh, I guess, it's like cool to have a crush. So like I should figure out who I'm gonna have a crush on.
Yeah, no, I didn't really do that.
And so I feel-
just had crushes on people that I had crushes on.
Yeah, I know. You always did things naturally. That's so great. I'm happy for you. But like I didn't. I was a faker. I found you, faker. Yeah.
Wait, why did I do that?
Oh, that was a good thing. this time.
I guess that's helpful, yeah.
Yeah, so in grade 10, there was this like massive influx of new kids into musical theater. Oh, what? What are you supposed to do? Push that block into it. Nice.
Oh, block pushing puzzle. My favorite. I actually don't mind them, but this is pretty slow.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had this one time where basically people who I didn't know knew who I was, and it was like really weird, and like they'd wave from like across the hall and be like, "Hey, Baden," and I'd be like, "Hey, you," like, and yeah, that was like really weird, but it was a 6-month thing, and then it was over, and
I actually had that after I graduated from high school.
Oh, yeah?
People who were a few years younger than me, who were in musical theater.
Yeah,
That I knew, but like I didn't know. Like I
Yeah.
didn't even remember their names for a lot of them.
yeah, but it's kind of
Like for a
recognize
few
the
months
face.
after I graduated from high school, I kept running into people like that who like in the mall or whatever. like,
Yeah.
and they'd like
You're like, "Oh my God,
be like,
Steph,
"Hey
how's it
Sam, how's it going?"
going?"
I'm like, "Oh, it's good." What? Who?
"Yeah."
But like then I didn't. I was doing stuff, so I didn't have time to like ask them who they were.
What have you been up to lately?
Like,
still breathing.
I think it's always best in those sorts of situations to just be like, sorry, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like it seems really awkward, but it's you're potentially saving yourself from a much more awkward situation.
Yeah.
Which is if you have a long conversation with someone and you still don't remember who they are.
They are. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, it can be hurtful to be not remembered, but I think it actually maybe feels better to have someone be like really like legit and honest with you and just be like, hey, like this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
This is like my real life situation. So, and then come at the conversation. Wow, you getting 3 lives? Oh,
No, I'm not.
You're not. You're not. No.
Well, I did because I got the rings. So technically.
Nice.
So technically.
Technically.
Yeah.
I feel like I sucked up a lot of the episode talking about
You sure did.
popularity.
So now I'm gonna talk about my school popularity. I was so popular.
You were the best.
No, I don't know. Like I didn't feel.
Oh, he's way faster on the Knuckles version. Look at that.
Yeah. What the heck?
That's like twice the speed.
Oh god.
That's cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it bad?
I think it's cool.
I think it's bad.
Can it be
Because
cool
I
and
can't-
bad?
Oh, I can barely hit him from the
Yeah.
ground. Okay, that's good to know.
I think
No.
you can only hit him once per time you open that.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, this is scary.
I was standing on him.
So-
that was weird.
It actually just occurred to me, like, do some people perceive this boss as, like, being, like, behind the platform that you're on? And, like, having legs that you can't see? Or, like, or what? Because, like,
Oh.
I never have. I've always, like, imagined he's just sticking out of the ground, but, like,
Didn't.
maybe that
I
wasn't
just
the-
never even thought about it.
I don't know what was the intention. I haven't thought about it that hard. I just kind of thought about it right now.
I hit him twice. So it's possible.
Oh,
Possible.
uh-oh. 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 Oh, that was cool.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Zep!
How did I hit him that time? That was
I don't
that
know.
was pretty epic.
That
though.
was really cool. That was tense.
I love Knuckles.
Yeah. Yeah. He's great.
Yes. Woo!
Ah.
All right. Act 2. We're
Should
getting
we,
pretty far through this game.
Should we call it there? What do you think? It's a bit early.
I'm gonna.
Okay, do some more.
Say
Do
let's
some more.
do a little more.
Let's do some
Let's
more.
do a little more. All right, that's the end of the episode.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Yes. Yeah,
oh,
and don't
man.
forget to let us know. Two things. We want to know two things. We want to
Wait,
know.
we do?
Yes, we
I
want
don't
to.
want to know.
Well, okay, I do. So frick off, dude. All right, two things that I want to know in the comments. One, do you think the torches are magic, or do you think that they're done with like oil? And two, do you think that big rock guy at the end is like walking behind the thing with legs that you can't see, or is he like sticking out of the sand? Those are the two things I want to know. So let me know what you think. Have a great day.
Yes, thanks for watching.
Bye. Goodbye.